Ben Baden today with the 3M Toastmaster Club in Hutchinson, Minnesota. Hi, Ben. How are you today?
Great. How are you, Chuck? Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. We made it. It seems like an auspicious day to do an interview on Friday the 13th, but thank you
hope
for
it goes
joining
well.
today.
You're welcome. Thanks you for having me.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, I was really interested in talking with you. I'd be really interested in hearing about how you came to Toastmasters in the first place and what brought you to your current club.
Sure. So I've been interested the last few years in increasing my ability to publicly speak. I understand that this is a skill that will not only help me out in the short term with any presentations or even communicating day to day with my coworkers, but that this is something that will only increase my ability to lead and to speak in the future as well. So coming into this new role in Hutchinson with 3M, I thought it would be a great opportunity to join Toastmasters and to start to work on my public speaking and improve that.
Great. And what is your role this year, Ben, as a club officer?
I do not have a role within the club yet. I am a new member, but I am very heavily involved with giving new speeches, and I've tried out all the different roles that a new team member can do.
Okay, so you actively participate in your club meetings and take on different roles. That's
yes, sir.
Perfect. So this year has been, for all of us, a challenge for obvious reasons. And I'm just kind of curious how your club has been doing from, say, July on. What are some of the positive experiences that you might like to highlight for us?
Well, there have definitely been a few positive experiences since I've joined. I joined Toastmasters about July, so COVID was well underway here at 3M. We have been socially distancing, so we have limited space within our meeting rooms. We've had to overcome a few different challenges for Toastmasters. We have had to move our meetings semi-online, and with that, we have gone through some different troubleshooting. So we have a laptop in the front of the room along with a laptop in the back of the room. So that way the laptop in the front, right in front of the presenter, is somewhat of a stage, almost like you were there in person with the highlight on the speaker. And then the camera on the back is panned out so you can see the entire meeting room. So even if you're online, you get an experience like you're there in person, which is nice. So that allows us to meet social distancing requirements and also makes everyone feel included, even if they decide to listen in online and participate that way.
That's interesting. So as you say, it's sort of a hybrid approach then. That's great. You know, when you think back to early July, and were there any learning experiences you had or opportunities that perhaps you didn't see coming that you thought, hey, this really worked well. We were able to work over that problem, and we didn't. This has been a new learning, sort of a best practice for us, so to speak.
I think as far as best practices, I think the camera in front and back was definitely our biggest obstacle, because before, we were moving the camera side to side depending on who was speaking, which we quickly figured out was not the best way to keep everyone engaged and keep the meeting run smoothly. So I think that was the biggest opportunity as a group. Mm-hmm. For me specifically, I've had to wear a lot of different hats since joining Toastmasters, because our group diminished because a lot of folks were hesitant about joining Toastmasters with social distancing and weren't exactly sure what that would look like with COVID. Upon joining, I realized now that it's not that big of an issue, and furthermore, that a big learning opportunity is figuring out how to speak just like you and I are right now online, and that even though a lot of people see COVID as temporary, a lot of the effects from COVID, including these face-to-face meetings online, are going to be more and more prominent as the years go on. So if anything, I think Toastmasters is even more relevant now as we have to figure out how to communicate and make these meetings work online, because this is just going to be a bigger part of life as we go forward. Yeah, so I think that's been a great learning opportunity. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a great segue to my last question here. I'm sure there's a lot of folks perhaps watching this video that are kind of considering Toastmasters. and they see it as a way to develop personally, or maybe develop in their careers, but they're kind of on the wire. They're not sure what to do. What would you say to somebody like that to encourage them?
Well, I've had this conversation with several of my peers here. I'm in a young leadership development program within 3M called O2, and it's nervous to pursue something like Toastmasters. You know, it is, because one, going to Toastmasters admits that you're not a perfect speaker, but the thing is that no one is. The people that have been here for years at 3M Hutchinson are incredible speakers, and even them are working at getting to the next level, and they're phenomenal. And I hope to get to that point. And I understand that if you're on the fence about something, maybe you're hesitant because it's scary to go up there and it's scary to talk in front of people. I heard somewhere that the number one fear is public speaking, with death is the number two thing right behind that, and I think there's a reason for that. It's because it's terrifying to go up there and talk in front of people. And I would say to those folks, just give it a shot, because worst case scenario is you go up there and you talk in front of these people or online and you decide that it's not worth your time, and then you can leave and then you're over with. And another great thing about this is that you walk into Toastmasters and everyone is so different, and yet everyone is so accepting. It's such a welcoming community. You go up there, you present. Like, I've already bombed a few of my speeches. I've had other ones go pretty well. I've been pretty happy with a few others, but and you come away with it feeling like, man, that could have gone better, but now I have something to work on in the future. And no one tears you down. Everyone is there only to build you up and to build your skills, and it's a very supportive environment. So I'd say just give it a shot. Just give it one shot. Say, all right, I'm going to go one time, and if I hate it, I'm never coming back, because I can almost guarantee you're probably going to come back.
Yeah, no, that really resonates with me too. The idea of having a supportive audience. It takes the whole fear factor out of it. Well, that's great. Well, Ben, thank you again for your time today, and good luck. Good luck in your club activities.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right. Bye now.